Hi guys, so this is my analysis update on the XY, but first I'm just gonna do a quick recap on the XY based on the last analysis I analyzed. So when I analyzed the XY, I think we were around this area right here, and I said I was predicting the XY to push to the upside to get to my negative 27% fib level, which is 103.788. That was my prediction on the XY. I said we might actually push down a little bit. This was my thought process. We might actually put down a little bit to 103.398. If I draw a zone here, we can see we broke the zone right here and we haven't retested yet. So this said there is a possibility for us to come to that zone to have a possible retest on the zone, then continue to push to the upside to my target, right? And I also said there was a counter trend line right here as well. This one right here, one touch, second touch, there's a possibility for us to have a possible third touch before we continue to before we continue to push to the upside, right? So as we can see that we just continue to tank to the upside right here, but we didn't actually get to my TP, right? We had just few pips to my TP. If I get from here to where my TP is, about 43, right? About 43 pips to my TP, which is fine, right? And remember, I also said that if we continue to push to the downside, I want it to at least come down to break this trend line right here. Come down here, break the trend line, give us a possible retest of the low, then continue to push to the downside. So now we can see that the market actually pushed to the downside. I am seeing some sort of like a retest, but I don't want to like analyze right now because this is a smaller time frame. Just like I like to do top down analysis to analyze my trades. I'm just gonna delete my previous let's see, so at least it can color a little bit for us to see. Let me go to my bigger time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame just to see the overall on the XY. So we can see on the XY we are currently pushing to the upside, right? We see that we are currently giving us the upside move, even despite the fact that we are still on a downtrend, right? So we can see right here. Let's go to my daily time frame. Let's see this. Visibility, not daily. Let's see, just 1 hour. So we can see that on a daily time frame, we are currently rejecting around my negative 27% fib level. And like I said, based on my strategy, those are like a reversal zone. So there's a possibility for us to push down, right? And just like I mentioned in my previous analysis on DXY, we have a gap here. So if we'll continue on the momentum of sell, then there is a possibility for us to actually hit this possible target right here. So let's see let's go to another smaller time frame. Let's see. So we can see, right? We can see that we're having the momentum of sell on a bigger time frame. We can see, if I zoom out a little bit, we can see that we actually broke this counter trend line right here. Let me fix the counter trend line. We broke that with that engulfing candle. So let's see. We broke it with this engulfing candle right here. We are pushing up to retest a little bit and continue to push to the downside. So on a 4-hour time frame, I see momentum of sell certainly. So that's like the prediction right now. So I'm gonna predict we're gonna sell just because at the 1 hour, just like I mentioned, at the daily time frame, just like I mentioned, we are currently around my 27% level, which is a reversal level. So there's a possibility for a down move, and I'm expecting a down move. And we can see on the 4 hours time frame that we have this engulfing candle for momentum of sell, so there's a possibility for us to actually continue to tank to the downside. So based on what I am seeing right now, right, momentum of a sell, I can draw a mini counter right here just to show that we are on a sell, right? Delete that. Let's see, let me go to smaller time frame. Okay, so I'm gonna draw my fib on my 4-hour time frame because it gives me more clarity right now. So I'm gonna draw a mini fib right here for point A to point B. So I see a possible rejection around 61.8% fib level before we continue to tank to the downside. But let's see, we can see right here, yes. So that is like you can see this momentum right around here. That's where we broke the structure right here, and we have a retest and it aligns with my 61.8% fib level. So there's a possibility for us to actually reject around that area before we continue to tank to the downside. So let's see. Yeah, let me change the color of my feed. I want to change it to probably blue. Okay, so just like I said, my first TP will certainly be around here. Will be my first TP, which is 103 dot 103 dot 147. Sorry, 103.147. My second TP will be here, 90. My top TP will be here for now, 788. And certainly this will be my my overall TP, just like the ones I have mentioned in my previous video. We can see there is a gap here, so it's gonna come down to filling the gap. We just don't know when, so just be mindful of that aspect. So like I said, I think we might come up a little bit to 61.8% fib level before we start tanking to our TPs right here. So this will certainly be a point of interest. POI. But we know the market does what it wants to do, right? We can still push a little bit further. We can still even push to my 88.6% fib level to touch the trend line. So that's a possibility. If I see more momentum of a buy when it gets to 61.8% fib level, then this will be invalid, right? Then I'm looking towards maybe coming to 88.6% fib level to touch the trend line, so it can give us a possible touch of the trend line. So those are like so this would be my second point of interest if this becomes invalid. And let's see if the market is going to play around there before tanking to the downside. So now I'm just gonna, I think we might come here to push right here. Oh, just like I said, we might like I said, right, we might push up here to go to the downside. So this will be my TP1 right here, TP1, oh sorry, TP1, this is my TP2, and oh, I don't know, this should be my TP3 right here, and TP3, and this will be my TP4 right there. So I'm just gonna draw a line just to make sure that this is also an invalid area right here, my TP2 right here. So this is what we are looking at right now. I'm not going to predict too much of the future, just like we know that anything can happen. I'm more biased towards the sell rather than a buy, but we can still continue to turn to the upside. But I am not saying that right now. But in case if we do, right, let's just say possibility. This would be a possible target right here. Let's change that to red. Just in case we push to the upside, right? This will be a possible target right here to 261. Just in case, right? We have a break, right? So this is my analysis update on the XY, guys. Hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.